Hey guys, Hayz here. This video is all about PvP inside the resort on Shoreline. This video shows you how to play outnumbered and also the angles to take when fighting outnumbered or when fighting anyone inside the resort, either west wing, east wing. Hope you guys enjoy. As always, I do stream on Twitch every single day apart from Sundays from 10 AM GMT, that's 11 AM CET. If you guys want to come out, say hi, ask questions, whatever you want to do, then feel free to do so. Link will be in the description below. Okay, so coming into resort from the west side, what you want to be doing is obviously looking at the roof, looking at the windows as you jump over. If you're the first one here, which you think you should be, if you spawned maybe over at North Swamp or Chairman's house just south of the swamp, if you spawned there, then you're probably the first one into resort in the west side. So what you want to be doing is, what you can do actually is what I do. Coming in, I usually jump on here and then jump and then look left across just to see if there's anyone peeking this left point here from 104 room or down here. I don't know, just anywhere in here. If they're around this area, you can jump peek that, and it's a pretty safe way, I feel like, to to get a little peek on, and to try and like get some early information quickly. So that then, you don't commit to the building and you can kind of like throw nades in or whatever, you can throw some nades in there. And then that'll make them back off. You can push in here. And then you sort of have the angle, right? If they're close, obviously you probably see them before before you even jump over here, you probably see them peeking out ready for you. So that's a different scenario altogether. If they're doing that, then try and push out and around north side and come in through admin. And then maybe coming across, go into the north entrance of the west wing, if you want to commit to west wing. Obviously coming into this area, obviously you want to be watching out for players on this angle from 104, because what they would have done is they would have come in, if they're earlier than you, just a bit earlier, they would have come in, ran through here usually, and unlocked 104, right? 104 is the blue key card spawn on the desk right there. They would have come through and then would have heard you jumping over and be peeking this angle here waiting for you, right? I mean, that's what happens when I do this. So I can imagine other people might do the same as well. If no one's there, what I'd probably do is I'd loot 104, 112 just on the corner there next to the sofa. I'd go straight upstairs to 301. That's a pretty highly traveled room. Also, you want to get to here before players get to up top here, because obviously it's quite hard for you to see through these windows. So I feel like getting to here early to loot this, just so you don't have to deal with anyone across here later on, is best. And also it's it's a highly regarded room in terms of ledx spawns, gravits card spawns. Yeah, so make sure you do that one early. And then what I do after that, if you're this early, you should be okay in terms of like no one being around you on this floor. What you want to do is drop down here. Now, dropping down makes no noise. If you jump and then drop through, it makes noise. If you drop down, it makes no noise. And then what I usually do is I go up here and watch down this end, because about now you'll have the players that are a bit later than you coming into resort, right? So the ones that don't have the best spawns or whatever coming in. Also, what you can do is even just push down here. If you have high strength, jumping over this barricade here, crouch jump. So press jump and crouch at the exact same time, like spam it. So just two fingers, mash it, all right, and it jumps. You don't get you don't hit your head if you do this. Well, it didn't work this time, but I hit my head a lot of the time and I get stuck in there, and it's really annoying. It's super annoying, slows you down, all that stuff. Sometimes you even make no noise. It depends on your strength level and how high you jump, but you make no noise sometimes if you do that as well. Which is quite handy, because obviously that noise can be heard from above you and below you and like around anywhere really. So it's obvious when you're jumping over there, because people will hear you if you make the noise. Watch out for this barbed wire here. Don't make noise on that one. What you can do is push through and just clear this area. Make sure no one's coming through this area, and just try and check if anyone's coming through, just to clear my area, because I don't want anyone coming through whilst I'm looting second floor, because that's a disaster. That's the worst thing to do. Is be looting these rooms over here, like 222, 221, 220, 218, like being here and having a guy at the end here, having like a squad here, and then having them flank around underneath you and come up this way as well. Like you're stuck. like you're completely stuck. You have to sit there. You have to wait till they do something. It wastes so much time, right? So you want to make sure that you're clear, loot these as fast as you can, get out, and then you know, carry on with the looting. This isn't a loot guide. I'm just trying to sort of show you I think the best, most efficient way to kind of play Shoreline fast and aggressive, and you know, whilst also trying to make sure that you're clearing your angles and making sure that you're safe, to not be be put in a bad situation. One of the things you can do if you get into a situation in this area, and you see a squad here, you know, a squad like there's either 1, 2, or 3 players around these rooms, looting these rooms. They're all scurrying around this second floor west wing hallway. What you can do is obviously wait here. So what you can do is walk up to this. You walk up. You don't need to jump, and then move left so that these things aren't in your way too much. And then you can sort of like tap heads as they go across. So you can try and tap heads or spray them down, whatever you want to do really. If they're running across, if you get 1 kill here, perfect. What you then do is you want to back off, run around, right? Avoid the nades because after that they're going to throw nades 100%, and then go here to this hole in the wall here, hole in the floor, sorry, and then wait for someone to push up towards this barricade here to sort of like push close, get cover, and then throw some nades over. That's what they'll do, and then you just spray them down. Spray them down as they're coming through here. It's super easy. It works. I feel like it's worked nearly every time that I've done this. 18 or whatever. And you exchange shots. Maybe he even hits you. This could be perfect if he even tags you or hits you or make him think that you've been hurt. You run away, and then you go back up here. So it looks like you've retreated, but you've really gone to a different angle to catch him off guard. I do this a lot, and it works out. I mean, it's about 80% of the time it's worked out. Right. So another scenario where we're in West Wing of Resort. And we want to go upstairs, just as an example, going upstairs, and there is players in this sort of area, in the right side area, as we're coming up from the middle of stairs, right? They're over at 205 and 203. They might have just crossed over from the bridge from East Wing straight up to West. You hear them. One of the best strategies I feel like is not to peek this hallway, because that's just dangerous. Like I've had this before where it's been like a player camping this angle here, and then a player out in this door or this door here. Like, yeah, no, it's ridiculous, really. So what you want to do is go straight upstairs. Take this angle here. Obviously, beware that they can shoot your feet as well. Just show the angle down here if I can. So beware that they can shoot your feet as well. So yeah, just gotta watch out for that, obviously. But still, it's hard to sort of see really from their angle. These holes in these floors here are the outplay potential that you're being given, essentially, right? Like these allow you to outplay players massively, but no one really thinks about these. They don't think about these to be useful. It's just annoying, right? To sort of be there, and it's kind of like a weird thing to have, but use these to sort of obviously get angles, or get angles on the doorway here or something, or around here, or even like if they're holding the angle here, right? You can obviously get them holding the angle there. If they're holding this angle here, and you go upstairs, shablam, they're dead right before they can even react. You know, if you want to, you can obviously go up here and throw nades. You can throw nades down there. You can lob nades down, all that stuff. Throw tons of nades down, and then push them if you want, right? That can also work as well. But that's essentially the sort of the main way of kind of countering these guys. And then obviously you can push around and then come down this stairs down here and come from a different angle. So again, West Wing Resort, another one that I use quite a bit is if you come up these stairs, the middle stairs here, you know, you got 112 here, West Wing, middle stairs here, you come up the stairs, you pass this sort of threshold, you start to hear close steps on your left side. Coming up these stairs, you realize there's players here. What you can do, obviously, again, like close, is go up here, and you'll have angles down. If they're holding this box, whatever, you know, you can usually just get that guy, and then there's, you know, another guy down there, whatever, holding you. Like, if there's like multiple players, it's so easy, right? You could throw some more nades down here as well. It's just like it's one of those things where you can quickly come up and sort of get a different angle, different height, use different angles to your advantage. You know, instead of just coming from the angle that they think you're going to come from, coming from, you know, straight up here. That's like the easiest headshot of their life, right? You come around here, you know, they're gonna blast you, right? If you come around here. So coming into the east wing side of resort, obviously you got the jump over here. You've got the rocks behind you, the cliffs. What you want to watch out for if you're coming into resort on a good spawn, or if your main goal was to get into resort early, what you want to watch out for is the north spawn here, right? So obviously if you have a close east spawn, the closest east spawn can spawn behind this rock here. I'm pretty sure, is it that rock? I think it's that rock. Running up here, you want to watch out for the northern spawn, the north admin spawn. They'll be coming through this sort of this north entrance here, where that post ends. As you're coming up the rocks here, you want to watch out for a guy on your right here. He could be running on the outside of the fence here, or either on the inside of the fence here as well, on this area here, right? You might hear him as you're coming up here, but either way, he might be running there. Now, what you want to do, don't run this way. If you're early, don't run north side of East Wing, right? This is north. See the thing there, north, and that's south. Okay. So what you want to do is run south side, because you don't want to get caught as this north player is running across in the open here. I do this all the time. I've seen other players do it as well. They run across the open here into the north entrance of East Wing, into the stairs here, right? So they run across. They run from the entrance here, all the way across the courtyard. If you're running in the same area, it's gonna be an open field fight. You have no cover, apart from if you run right again here, but by that time you've already been tagged a few times, and the fight is essentially over before it's begun. So what you want to do, as soon as you cross up here, you want to make sure you get up to this area here, get past here. What you can do, actually, you don't need to jump. People forget that you don't need to jump up here. You can just walk. Well, it's kind of awkward, really, but you can just walk up this part, up there, and then again up there. So there's no jumping needed. You don't need to like hop on, which makes a lot of noise. If there is anyone in here, then you'll see them before they even hear you, really. But what I usually do is I run up here and I look right just to see if I see anyone at all, any sort of glimpse of anyone, and then I keep running down the south side of the wall here. You don't have to worry about anyone on your left here. There's no one on your left, because the spawns aren't close enough to get here that early, right? So keep running. I jump up here, look right. That door isn't open. That's the 110 room, the tape room key. Jump over here, light on. You have to have a flashlight in here, otherwise it makes it pretty difficult. And then you wait. Sometimes you might be able to catch the guy running across the courtyard here if you're this early, and this guy's kind of late-ish, coming from north spawn. You can just see him crossing over, and he's dead, right? This is an easy kill right here, sure. If he's coming in about the same time as you, pretty quick, then you might have him coming through the wooden storage here, or on the left of here. Watch out for him there. But you can sort of come in and sit. There should be anyone around here. Maybe Sanitar might be here. That's just, you know, it is what it is, right? You can't expect Sanitar to be there. But if he is there, then obviously watch out for that. What you can do maybe is even just run through quickly and then get towards these stairs. So that then you know, if anyone coming in through here, they have to fight Sanitar instead of you. And then you can third party that fight. Get to the stairs here. Wait here. Even got like an angle here as well, which is quite nice. That's very, very unexpected here as well, through the windows here. Just gotta watch out for your feet getting shot by anyone coming this way. But nice little angles here into the wooden storage and left of it. If you do this, what you can do is come upstairs and obviously wait for them to maybe push up here. If there's someone that's pushed up from north entrance inside, they might go upstairs to go to 226, 222. Or whatever rooms are on second or third floor. What you can do is obviously wait for them to come through here. You can, you know, obviously just have a fight, generally have a general fight here. Usage of nades is obviously quite preferred in these hallways to make players back off of angles. If they push through, straight through, then what you can do is use this hole. This hole is a very useful tool. Very useful tool for surprising players. But yeah, as I said, use these angles. Just make sure that you stop and wait. This is the main thing to do. Stop and wait. Just make sure you don't hear anything. If you do hear something, then obviously watch out for it. hold the angles, or even just hold like an off angle here. You don't need to hold this angle here, because what he'll do usually, if he's a good player, he'll come up and sort of jiggle peek it, jiggle peek, whatever. You can't kill him from that. If you hit a good shot, sure, but you can't kill him if you're jiggle peeking. It's just no way. So hold an off angle here. I wouldn't crouch, maybe. Don't crouch. Off angle and catch him as he's coming, you know, as he's committed from this corner. He committed into this hallway here. Then it's the freest kill, really. Head height, boom, done, dead. And then that, you know, and you carry on loot 110, 107, and upstairs. Okay, so if you're coming in from the southern side of Resort, if you're super late, you've got a far south spawn toward the blue fence area and the UN truck, all that stuff. You're coming in super late. My advice really would be to not take the rocks. So I'll show you what I would do coming from, you know, from sort of weather station side around that area, coming through here up towards Resort. Don't go up these rocks here. I rarely do this coming from this side if I'm late, because usually what you'll have is players on the rocks here, or, you know, there might be a fight between the north spawn and the closest east spawn. And you don't want to come up, you know, sort of jump up the rocks behind them. It's loud. It's very obvious to put you in a really bad spot. If they know you're here and you're down below, they have all the high ground. It's so awkward to fight. So what I do is I try and dodge that. What I do is I even dodge this road here, because you don't want to go up there, because then you're stuck on that long sort of road going towards chopper side, going towards the chopper area. So anyone from balconies or the roof can shoot you, right? So what you want to do is come up left side here. What I usually do now is I pre-pain. I'll use the golden star. Make sure I've got enough stamina. Run across here. It might be best to even time it when there's a fight going on inside. You know, if you want to time it, you know, with a fight going on inside, check for the blue key card there. And then what you want to do is want to jump through here, like smash the glass. It's already smashed for me, but smash the glass. If you get close to it, you smash the glass, and then jump through, and you'll only make one smash noise instead of two. And then what I would do is I would obviously, you know, try and peek down here. Obviously, got to watch out for anyone on the stairs here as well, you know, coming from stairs. Also, if you're coming around here, just watch this angle here, right? People on stairs here coming through the north entrance as well. Because you got to be aware that there could be players coming in late from the north side too, right? So north side could come in late, and you could be coming through here as they're coming through as well. So you got to watch out for that, and then obviously watch out for this angle. What I always do is run through here and then go upstairs. I just go upstairs, and then I go to second floor. Make sure I'm paying attention to my audio. You can jiggle peek this. There's sometimes players camp in this room here. Jiggle peek that, and then obviously jiggle peek this, or you can wide peek it as well. I usually swing out and wide peek it for the players opening 226, 222. And then what you can do is you can use this hole in the floor here. Now, what a lot of players do is they open 110, and then the north players come through, and then they have a fight with the closest east spawn players. So the east spawn gets around to here, around to 110 fastest. North spawn comes through. And they catch them off guard. There's a big fight underneath you on ground floor. You come around in here, and you go upstairs, and you can catch up players peeking these angles here, you know, with an easy sort of headshot or whatever. Just gotta watch out for anyone coming up the end stairs here as well. Just it's a bit of a risk you're willing to take. You can also throw some nades through there that that'll roll out and do some damage too. And then what you can do is, if anyone's coming in from south entrance, and get a nice little angle through here. Obviously, it's quite an awkward angle, but you can kind of shoot their feet or whatever you want it to do. Even throw a nade through there as well. That didn't quite work out, but you know what I mean. You can throw a nade and it rolls down that way, and that might be quite nice. And that could get you, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 kills, whatever. But apart from that, there's not much else you can do from there. What I would do is I'd probably try and run across here and flank around. There's one little cool thing that I learned from my time playing Resort quite a bit. If someone's attacking you from these angles here, from like right side or even south entrance left side, everyone peeks these little bits here, right? Like peeks around this cupboard thing here. They peek around here, or they peek around this angle here, right? Another little cheeky angle here is on these blue barrels here. These blue barrels, it's a massive off angle. You can sort of lean around, massive off angle. I've caught so many players off guard by this angle. They have no idea. Obviously, if you turn off the light, it's kind of hard to see. That's the only issue. So flashlight obviously helps to see any of these players coming around. You can't smash those lights, by the way. Any of these players coming around the sort of the south entrance or north entrance side. Nice little place to catch people off guard. You can't crouch though. Don't crouch, because then that means you have to jump on it again. If you crouch, you can't uncrouch. I'm pressing crouch. I can't uncrouch. You can obviously hold crouch and scroll, but you can't get to the top level of your vision. So you can still do that, but you don't get the full vision, right? So you have to get off, change your crouch, and then jump back on, and you're back here again, right? So nice little angle here to sort of catch players off guard coming through. Something that I've started to use quite a lot, and it works basically every time. Like I haven't had a time where it hasn't worked. One thing I want to add as well, if you're actually running in to East Wing over the jump over when you're late coming into resort, so if if you've got a pretty fast spawn and you're coming in late, there is a time when you can actually run north side this side of East Wing instead of south side. That's when the north spawn has already crossed over. Obviously, you gotta watch out for admin as well, but that's it's usually not looted that early, depending on if the north spawn has gone straight to admin to loot. So what you can do is if you're kind of late, if you feel like you're quite late to resort, I would go north side instead of south side, because I feel like you also might get caught out by players coming up from chopper side on this angle here, on this sort of where I'm aiming over there. So if you're running south side here, it's so open, massively open to players coming from west as well. And obviously players have the ability to peek out this corner anytime they want as well. It's kind of awkward. Obviously, you got the windows here. If you go too far out, you get shot by the windows. So if you want to hug this one, you can. What I would do is if you're coming in late to resort, as I said, run across here. Obviously, watching out for your right side as always. Watch out for anyone jumping up in the windows here. You'll hear them jump anyway, so it should be okay. And then what I do is I throw a nade up in this window, so the nade sits there, and then that gives me time to run around here, right? They can't then just sit there and camp you, because they'll be hit by the nade, obviously, So if you throw a nade into here or here, one of those two windows gives you time to run in and get up the stairs here. Obviously, coming in from the south side, if you come through here, there's no stairs. You can't, get into the building safely, because you still have to cross over this main hallway, and you're screwed. There's angles here, there's angle here on this corner. It's so rough coming through south entrance. So come through north entrance, throw that nade, let the nade sit there, and it gives you time to run in, and then go upstairs. Upstairs, run around, try and confuse the enemy. Use the angles that I've just said with the hole in the floor here. To catch players off guard, run around, jump down behind them and blast them in the back, around here, and then boom, they're dead, right? It's the easiest thing. It's the quickest thing as well. They won't really expect it, unless obviously they know the audio. They might catch you off guard coming up the stairs here. They might catch off guard here, so you gotta watch out for that. So just obviously pay attention to this stairs here. What you can do is even go third floor, because that will give you more time to actually come around. Then maybe you can come down this stairs here and catch them off guard before they've heard you, right? That's just the suggestion I'd say is run north side, throw that nade, run in, and then you're inside the building safe and sound to take a fight, right? So there we have it. That is the guide in its entirety. If there's anything else you guys feel like I should have added, or if there's any tips that you guys think would be useful to anyone else watching this video, leave in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe as well. That also lets you know when videos of mine are coming out again. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.